How does weather impact fantasy football receiver grip? Have you ever wondered how weather conditions can affect the performance of wide receivers in fantasy football? Let's break it down. Weather plays a significant role in how well receivers can catch and hold onto the football. This, in turn, impacts their fantasy football performance and your weekly lineup decisions. First, let's talk about wind. When wind speeds exceed 15 to 20 miles per hour, it can disrupt the accuracy of quarterback passes. This makes it harder for receivers to catch the ball cleanly. Wind can cause the football to move unpredictably in the air, leading to lower completion rates. As a result, wide receivers often score fewer fantasy points in windy conditions because there are fewer completed passes and catch opportunities. Next up is rain and snow. When it rains or snows, the playing surface becomes slippery, and the football gets wet and slick. This combination makes it challenging for receivers to maintain a good grip on the ball. Heavy rain or snow can lead to more dropped passes and fewer successful receptions. In these conditions, quarterbacks might attempt fewer passes, and teams often shift to a run-heavy game plan, limiting the targets for receivers. Now let's discuss temperature. Cold weather can stiffen fingers, reducing dexterity. This makes it harder for receivers to grip the ball securely. Extremely cold conditions often lead to lower passing volume and efficiency, which negatively affects receiver production. On the flip side, very hot weather can cause fatigue but does not impact grip as much as wet or windy conditions. Coaches also adjust their game plans based on weather. In poor conditions, teams may favor short, high-percentage passes, like slants and screens, which are easier to catch. However, even these plays can be affected by slippery conditions. Running backs often see more usage in bad weather, which can further reduce passing opportunities for receivers. So, how can you apply this information to your fantasy football lineup? Always check the weather forecast before making your weekly lineup decisions. If a receiver is playing in high winds, heavy rain, or snow, it might be wise to lower your expectations or bench that player. On the other hand, running backs may gain value in these scenarios due to increased rushing attempts. In summary, weather impacts receiver grip by making the ball harder to catch and hold onto. Wind, rain, and snow all contribute to these challenges. Savvy fantasy managers should consider weather conditions when making lineup decisions to optimize their team's performance.